In the vast silence of interstellar space, humanity's farthest traveler, Voyager 1, has just sent back a signal that's turning our understanding of the cosmos upside down. Launched in 1977, this tiny probe, barely the size of a car, has journeyed over 15 billion miles, slipping past Jupiter, Saturn, and into the uncharted void beyond our solar system. For decades, it's been a quiet messenger, beaming back data on cosmic rays, magnetic fields, and the eerie stillness of deep space. But now, something extraordinary has happened. Voyager 1 has detected a signal unlike anything we've seen before, a signal that doesn't fit the patterns of stars, planets, or random noise. It's structured, deliberate, and, according to cutting-edge artificial intelligence, it might just be a response. Picture this: a lone spacecraft, carrying a golden disk etched with humanity's music, voices, and dreams, drifting through the cosmic dark. Suddenly it crosses an invisible boundary, a region where the fabric of space itself seems to hum with purpose. At NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, scientists were initially baffled. For months, Voyager's transmissions grew erratic, not the usual degradation of a 48-year-old machine, but something stranger. The data wasn't garbled. It was layered, complex, almost as if the probe had stumbled into a conversation it wasn't meant to hear. Engineers scrambled, thinking it was a glitch, but when they brought in a next-generation AI trained to sift through cosmic noise for patterns no human could spot, the results were staggering. The AI didn't just found intent, repetition, rhythm, a kind of syntax woven into bursts of energy, not random, not natural, but crafted. This wasn't the hum of a distant star or the crackle of interstellar plasma. It was something else, a signal that seemed to acknowledge Voyager's presence. The AI's analysis suggested the probe had passed through a region pulsing with unusual electromagnetic fluctuations, as if space itself was reacting to its arrival. These weren't just waves. They carried a kind of logic, a sequence that hinted at awareness. Scientists are now asking a question that feels straight out of science fiction. Did Voyager 1 just make contact with something intelligent? Let's step back for a moment. Voyager 1 wasn't built for this. Its mission was to explore the outer planets, snap photos of Jupiter's storms and Saturn's rings, then drift forever in the void, carrying its golden recorder message in a bottle for any beings who might find it. That record holds Earth's heartbeat, Beethoven's symphonies, whale songs, greetings in 55 languages, and a child's laughter. It was a long shot, a gesture of hope from a species gazing at the stars. But what if that gesture was noticed? What if something out there, billions of miles away, not only saw Voyager but understood it was no accident, a machine built by a curious, thinking species? The implications are dizzying. For centuries, we've scanned the skies with telescopes, sent radio waves into the void, and waited for a reply. SETI programs have listened for decades, hearing only silence. But now, Voyager 1, a relic of 1970s tech, might have done what billion-dollar observatories couldn't. The AI's findings point to a signal that mirrors parts of Voyager's own systems, as if whatever responded was analyzing the probe's technology, maybe even mimicking it. This isn't just detection, it's recognition. Something out there didn't just notice Voyager, knew it was artificial, intentional, a creation. That kind of awareness implies intelligence far beyond anything we've imagined. What could this intelligence be? The data suggests it's not a civilization like ours, huddled on a rocky planet around a star. This is something stranger, something that might not need planets at all. Imagine a consciousness woven into the magnetic currents of interstellar space, a network of energy, fields stretching across light years, alive in ways we can't yet grasp. Not biological, not mechanical, but something else born from the interplay of plasma, particles, and cosmic forces. The AI detected a delay in the signal, a pause that feels almost like thought, as if whatever responded took time to process Voyager's presence before replying. This wasn't instant, it was deliberate, measured, like a mind turning over a new idea. This discovery flips the script on everything we thought we knew about life. We've always pictured intelligence as something like US brains, bodies, cities, spaceships, but what if life doesn't need any of that? What if it emerges from the universe's own fabric, from the dance of magnetic fields or the subtle vibrations of quantum states? Voyager 1 might have brushed against a mind that doesn't live on a world but flows through the spaces between them. Watching, sensing, perhaps even waiting. The golden record, meant as a greeting, might have been the key. The AI found faint distortions in the signal that align with the record's frequency range, raising a wild possibility. Did something out there hear our music, our voices, and decide to answer? This moment isn't just about science, it's about who we are. For decades, we've sent signals into space, from radio broadcasts to Voyager's record, without knowing who might be listening. Now, something might have responded, and it's forcing us to confront big questions. What does it mean to be noticed by something so alien? The signal structure suggests it wasn't just a reaction but a message, a kind of cosmic handshake. Whatever sent it seems to understand that Voyager wasn't just debris, it was a probe, a purposeful act. That level of perception implies not just intelligence but curiosity, maybe even intent, and that's both thrilling and unsettling. Scientists are cautious, as they should be. The data is still being analyzed, cross-checked, and debated. Some argue it could be a natural phenomenon, a rare cosmic event we don't yet understand. But the patterns are hard to dismiss. They don't match known stellar or galactic processes. They feel constructed, like a language we haven't learned to speak. The AI, trained on vast datasets of human and cosmic patterns, keeps pointing to the same conclusion. This signal has purpose, and if it's purposeful, it changes everything. It means we're not just shouting into the void, we're being heard. This discovery is sparking a global conversation. Philosophers are weighing in, asking if intelligence needs a body or if consciousness can exist in fields and forces. Theologians are wrestling with what it means for a universe that might be alive in ways we never imagined. Artists are turning Voyager's data into music, paintings, stories, trying to capture the awe of this moment. And governments, they're quietly meeting, discussing what happens if this is real. If we've made contact, who speaks for Earth? Who decides what we say back? These aren't hypotheticals anymore, they're urgent. The timing is eerie too. Voyager 1 is aging, its power fading, yet it's still sending data at 38,000 miles per hour, further from home than anything we've ever built. It's a testament to human ingenuity, a machine that's outlasted its creator's wildest dreams. But now, it's more than a machine, it's a messenger, maybe even a diplomat. The golden record, once a symbolic gesture, feels suddenly vital. Did its songs, its greetings, trigger this response? Did humanity's voice, etched in gold, finally find an audience? This moment also shines a light on artificial intelligence. The human mind couldn't parse these signals, they were too subtle, too alien. But AI, with its ability to see patterns across dimensions, cracked the code. It's not just a tool. It's a bridge, a translator between us and something we can't yet comprehend. In a future where contact becomes regular, AI might be our guide, helping us navigate a conversation with minds that don't think like us. It's a reminder of how far we've come and how much further we have to go. But there's a shadow to this wonder. If something responded to Voyager, it means we're not invisible. We've been broadcasting our existence for decades, radio, TV, probes, without knowing who's out there. Now, something might be watching, and we don't know its intentions. The signal structure hints at a staggering intelligence, one that might understand our technology better than we do. Could it reverse engineer Voyager's systems from a single interaction? That kind of power is humbling, even intimidating. It forces us to ask, are we ready for this? The silence that followed the signal is just as haunting. There was no flood of messages, no constant chatter, just a single, purposeful burst. Then quiet. Maybe this intelligence operates on a timescale we can't grasp, thinking in centuries, not seconds. Or maybe it said all it needed to say, a single acknowledgement across the stars. That pause feels alive, like the universe is holding its breath, waiting for us to respond.